Yo, what's up, guys? I hope everybody's doing good today. So, I want to talk to the boys, as I always do. It's 2025, right? And I believe everybody has goals, everybody has a mission, everybody has an objective to achieve at the end of the year. Okay, not even at the end of the year, maybe it might be an objective you have that's based on 6 months, 3 months, 4 months, whatever. Whatever the case may be, depending on how your life is structured, what you want in life, what are you aiming for, right? We all have different goals. We all have different mindsets, right? So the point of today's video is, what do you value more, or what are you going to value more this year? As guys, I feel like for some reason we focus on the wrong things, and the wrong things are those things which make us not to achieve what we want, whether long term or short term. We focus on the wrong things, we value the wrong things, we prioritize the wrong things. And once we do so, then we start complaining, we start being complacent, we start being content, we start blaming the people around us. But you forget that there's only one person you can actually blame in life. It's yourself. You can only blame yourself. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what you do, what you don't do, whether you come from a family of money or not. The only person you can only blame is yourself. Because if you come from a family of dysfunction, you can't blame your family for not being successful. You cannot. Because at the end of the day, the older you grow, the more responsibilities you have, and the more responsible you have to be and accountable you have to be for your life. So if you want to to be a lazy person, that's on you. If you want to be a content person, that's on you. If you want to be a person that always complains, that's on you. But don't forget that if you want to be a successful person, that's also on you. If you want to be an influential person, that's on you too. But that comes at a cost, obviously. It comes at a cost. Nothing is easy that is hard. Nothing is easy that is hard. So, again, guys, what are you going to value in 2025? Are you going to value partying? Are you going to value video games? Are you going to value friends? Are you going to value drinking, smoking? Are you going to value females? Are you going to value chasing instant gratification? What are you valuing this year? Or are you going to value your goals? Are you going to value your family, your job, your business, building your money up, your education? Is that what you're going to value? Because trust me, if you're going to value those things that I've just mentioned now, the end of 2025, you're going to be a different person, a different animal, I'm telling you. You've been postponing for the longest time. You've been pushing back your goals for the longest time. You've been complaining for the longest time. It's time to actually go out there, make a name for yourself. Make a name for yourself. It's 2025. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow, because tomorrow is never promised. Tomorrow's never promised. You might die tomorrow. And what are people going to say about you? Yeah, he had a good mindset. He wanted to grind, but he never did it. He never really accomplished his dreams. Are people going to say that when you die? Or are people going to actually say what you've done? He was influential, he was wealthy, he took care of his family, he took care of the people in his community. He wanted to do more. People have to talk good about you, guys. I don't believe in not being talked about in your community or within your family. I don't Many people think that they do what they do because of themselves, but they forget that whatever that they do, they actually influence other people around them. whether it's family, friends, your community, your church, wherever. People are going to talk about what you do, whether it's good or bad. People are going to talk about what you do, but make sure that people talk positive about what you do. As much as we do need the critics or detractors in life, right? As much as we do need them so that we can be pushed towards our destiny, but those who speak positively about you are going to exist. So, boys, I need you to value right things and good things in 2025. You've played around too much. You've procrastinated too much. You've promised yourself too much a false reality. You've promised people a false reality which you never really accomplished or which you never really pursued. Now it's time to actually grind. It's January, right? You've got so much time to go out there and actually grind. Put a date, right? Or put a timeline. Put a timeline on what you want to achieve. I've also put a timeline on what I want to achieve when it comes to my gym goals, when it comes to my studying, when it comes to business, when it comes to so many things. I've put a timeline. And once I hit that timeline, I'm actually going to be proud of myself. And I know that once I'm proud of myself, the people around me are going to feed off that energy because they're going to see a different me. They're going to be like, Kepler, you are turning into something different. We don't know this character. We don't know this person. What changed? How did you change? What should we do to become like you? What should we what should we do to adapt to this mindset? Because you've got a tough mindset, you've got a strong mindset, a successful mindset. What should we do? And some people forget that you don't have to do big things, but you have to take those small steps. Those small steps count, guys. Trust me, they count. Don't think that you have to take a big step to be successful in life. You have to be known by a lot of people to be successful in life. Yes, to some degree it counts, but at this point, you need to focus on those small steps because small steps, great distance. Small steps, great distance. I believe in you, boys. Stop being docile. Stop being docile, stop being arrogant and thinking that you know everything. You don't. Be humble enough to learn from other people. Be humble enough to listen to other people so that by the time you're successful, people are going to come to you asking for advice because they can see, as I say, that you have changed and become a better version of yourself. It's 2025, boys. Let's get it. Let's go. Salute.